G'day. Well, I finally made it to California. Here I am, and it's been quite a journey the last couple of weeks. So I arrived in, as you know, Honolulu, flew from Honolulu to Sacramento, and from Sacramento I ended up in a little town called Willows, which is I think it's about 85 miles or about 120 or thereabouts kilometers from Sacramento. And it's there that rather than rent an RV or camper van, I decided to buy one. Now, I had done some research, so it wasn't an impulse thing. I'd done a fair bit of research, and I had a choice of buying either in LA and a couple of other states, but LA seemed to be pretty good. There was a bit of a choice, but this one here in Willows really caught my eye, so I ended up there, and 2 weeks later I'm on the road, so it's all quite exciting. Now, there's quite a story behind the actual getting the RV ready, but I won't bore you too much with that. I will tell you that the guy who was selling it to me, Marcus, went way out of his way to get everything fixed, get everything shipshape, and it was a real challenge, and a bit of a challenge for me as well. Anywho, I thought you might like to know a little bit about the RV, so let's go check that out. Let me run you on the inside of the cabin. So over here we've just got some storage, more storage, and the driver's seat, the passenger seat. Passenger seat is called a captain's chair. So what happens is it swivels around. I'll show you. And around it goes. It can just be in positions, or you can actually sort of lock it in that particular shape, either which way. Great though, because it means that I can sit there and do some computer work without disturbing anyone. And also there's storage for my suitcase. Nice little workbench there, and down here is a cupboard for storage. Decide whatever you want in there, and a little workspace. Now, an addition I put in, which I thought would be really handy, and it turns out I was exactly right, is this is a, I don't know, it's a Californian / Chinese version of an angle fridge, and it's really proved so good. So that end you've got the fridge, this end the freezer, and it's just a set and forget, so it's great. It's 45 litres for those people who are interested. Up on the top there's an old-fashioned TV. I haven't even bothered with that. That's also linked in with a video recorder. Again, I haven't bothered. Those four cylindrical things are the you've got air conditioning in the front, just like a normal car would have. And up here on the panel, up here, you can turn, that will turn in individual air conditioning in the back. Also you have the heater, choice of a heater. This little button here, not sure if you can see it, but basically if you flatten the battery in the front, you can press that, and what it'll do is it'll jump start the battery, which is good. And that's rear demister, and another toy of some sort, probably the washers. And you got your normal lights, your normal sun visors. There's a little bit of storage there. I tend to put my sunglasses up there. Not a great design. Just down in the door panel there's a lockable area there, and you can put your valuables in there and literally lock it with a key. Here's the thing, no glove box. Interesting. Got your normal little radio, cigarette lighter, which is handy these days. You can plug in all sorts of USB chargers, etc. Air conditioner, usual automatic stick, and in the back here is all the selections on, as I said, on the TV, which I'm not even bothering to turn on. But again, great little cigarette lighter. great little cigarette lighter there, which literally runs the fridge. And this is a can or a bottle holder. Not sure how good that would be. These Venetians, I'm pretty sure they're similar to the new ones in most of the caravans. So you just lift them up. Sure, they make a bit of a mess at the top, and a lot of the new ones as well. And the window can go out a little bit. Same on the other side. And on the other side, it's a funny little mechanism. You just crank it out. Out she goes. Oh, feel that fresh air. So in the caravan, well, actually outside everywhere at the moment, it's 100 degrees, so that's 38 degrees in our torque. So can get a bit warm. Now, this is the most amazing thing. I'm not going to give you all the gory details, but basically, this is your shower recess. And I'm just going to have to put the camera down for a minute. Put your thumbs on there, hold the handle, and you pull the whole mechanism out. I'm pulling it towards me. It goes to a certain area. I'll have to get out the van to show you. So it slides all the way out to there. Now the other thing is, where that little handle is, try and show you if I can. I hope that carpet's in the road. There we go. Right. Get that out the road. Don't leave it outside just in case you drive off and you've never got one again. And there it is. There's your footwell of the shower. Who needs that? So again, click these, pull it out. I'll attempt to describe the back part of the RV. Obviously I'll be able to do close-ups later, I guess. So there's a little switch in here for your light, another switch for your outside light, which they call the porch. Classy, eh? There's your junk drawer and cutlery drawer and everything else drawer, and it's pretty much full of junk already. Didn't take long. As you close it, it drops down to stop it falling out each time. There's the fridge, which is not particularly great. There's just a little cupboard in there. Now this is the stove. You take this off the cover, put that down somewhere, and then run your stove. Now what I've done is, I was too tired to buy one of those big flame things, so I bought a little one. And what happens, unfortunately, there it is, and because it's so small, by the time you kind of got your hand around it and then clicked for the flame, it's already singed all the hairs off your hand. I'll show you what I mean. Embrace myself. Turn on the gas. Got me again. So the gas flame's now working. Just get two in there, which is pretty good. And as well as the stove, you also over here get the kitchen sink. You know the expression, everything including the kitchen sink? That's what this RV's got. Just got your normal small sink and plug, etc. And there's your taps. It's also got a pump, water pump, so you don't have to have that water pump on all times. It's a bit like home in our caravans. If you leave it on all night, every now and then it goes, which frightens you a lot. So a good idea to turn that off before you go to sleep. So that goes on there. This goes on there. And this I'll keep using until I run out and I'll get a proper one. A Samsung microwave, which is very handy. There's your winding up for your TV aerial, but I'm not using it. This is just a skylight. It gives you lots and lots of light in here. I've actually made up a little cover at night time in case I'm in an area that has bright lights. It just basically covers that over and stops the light coming in. In here is a hanging space cupboard. You're into that sort of thing. We're now in the inner sanctum. This is the bedroom. So you've got your basic couch here, which is great, and as well as that, hidden away here, I haven't used it yet, I'm sure it's a great idea. She weighs a bit. Might have to get some bodybuilders in here. There's your table. Pops out. And then that stretches down, I guess. How's that stretched down? Oh, broken it. And there you have it. Don't be shocked, this is just the shower recess and toilet. Don't be alarmed. Now, that's your standard toilet. Oh, this is the bathroom. They love that expression. These curtains I've left up hanging up all the time because really there's only two reasons I'm in this room, and if I'm having a shower, putting these up every time is just a pain, so I've left them up. Now, as well as the toilet facilities, check this out. You see the foot pedal there? See that? When you press it, it's almost exactly the same as an aircraft. It empties the bowl, makes a noise, and then locks up again. So as I say, it's like flying. That's about the only thing, it is like flying. And up there you've got your light there, and a light there, and here is your sink. It pops down, and the tap there, cold tap, hot tap, that runs into here. When you finish putting the water in there for whatever reason, if you're showering, if you're shaving or just having a general wash in the morning, or any time at all, obviously fills up with water. Then what you do is you close that up, lock it in position, and as you've done that, all the water will flow down the back there. It's got a mechanism to flow down the back, and this little switch here is a bilge pump and pumps the water out into a grey water tank. That's groovy, isn't it? There's your handle for putting the shower on to have the shower. Now, if anybody was thinking about having romantic moments in this shower, forget it. You'd be scarcely enough room to, swing your dingle dongle around, let alone get too involved. But yeah, really great shower, and I think it's fantastic. So, just going to close that up. And closing it, there's no buttons, it's just a matter of pushing it, pushing the wall back. It's clicked in position. And there you've got your space again. Okay, I will show you the back end of the RV. Hopefully you can see this. Now this is the couch, which is very comfy. Definitely enough room for two, squeeze for three, but probably quite comfy for two. Now this lifts up and pushes back, and then it opens up to being flat, like so. It's one side. And that's the other side, and then you get that effect. There you have it. The bed. For all you sparkies out there, you'll know something what this is all about. Basically this cable here connects, it's an American connector. It's connected throughout the van, and then when you plug it into this thing up here, which was that completes the loop, so that when you have the generator running, it becomes a pseudo shore power. And then when you don't want it to be, and you really want it to be shore power, you plug this little attachment and plug it into the wall of the caravan park. Quite amazing. I'll start up the generator, you can at least see the generator works. Now I can run the microwave if I want, or I can run the air conditioner. Now that's a relief. Well, that wraps up another week yet again, only this time in America. So next week, unfortunately, there's a bit of bad news, a bit of a sad adventure I go through. No one gets hurt, I don't get hurt, and nothing's overly broken, but it is pretty tragic, and so stick around for that for next week. And the end of this week is the good news, is the fact that the van is now, the RV is now running really well. Very pleased with it. And again, thank you so much for Marcus, who sold me the van. All the big effort. He even loaned me his car for 2 or 3 days. Wow, that's some guy. Now, if you found the video useful, helpful, and or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, now is a great time to do it. And if you think the video is worth sharing, that too would be great. So until next time, this is Paul Wheel Drive, signing off.